Imagine a scenario where a former president could be barred from office due to actions taken while in power. In this video, we're diving into how Section 3 of the 14th Amendment might impact Trump's political future and the broader implications for democracy in America. And we'll dissect the controversial clause in the Constitution that could potentially prevent an individual from becoming president if they've engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the state. This is particularly pertinent as we consider the ongoing debate surrounding Trump and whether Congress could realistically act on this. The 14th Amendment was adopted in 1868, primarily aimed at addressing issues related to former Confederates after the Civil War. Section 3 specifically prohibits anyone who has previously taken an oath to support the Constitution from holding office if they have engaged in insurrection or rebellion. Its original intent was to maintain the integrity of public office by deterring individuals who might undermine the very foundation of democracy. Fast forward to today, and we see this historical provision being thrust back into the spotlight. Is it time to revisit this section in light of recent events? Let's discuss the context surrounding Trump. Following the January 6th Capitol riot, a significant movement arose that suggested his actions could meet the threshold for disqualification under Section 3. Supporters point to his rhetoric before the riot and interpret his actions as inciting the violence that unfolded. Those advocating for this course of action argue that his impeachment for incitement of insurrection clearly demonstrates that there are grounds to question his eligibility for office. However, it's important to consider that Trump was acquitted during his impeachment trial because the Senate did not reach the necessary two-thirds majority vote required for conviction. This leaves his status very much unresolved and raises further questions about how this should be interpreted legally. Moving forward, we must examine the legal complexities involved with invoking Section 3. Legal experts remain divided on whether this section is self-executing, meaning it could apply automatically without further legislative action, or whether Congress would need to pass specific legislation to enforce its application effectively. The Supreme Court's stance has also generated much debate. While they have indicated that states cannot unilaterally disqualify federal candidates, the court has yet to provide a definitive ruling regarding Congress's authority under this clause. So is it feasible for Congress to take meaningful action? Technically, it is possible. Under the Electoral Count Act, lawmakers have the ability to object to counting certain votes if they believe those votes were cast irregularly or improperly. However, this process would require a majority vote in both the House and the Senate, which is a tall order given the current political makeup and divisions. Many Republicans have already expressed strong opposition to any attempts to disqualify Trump, viewing such actions as undermining the will of the voters who supported him. This situation raises fundamental questions about the state of democracy in America today. Should accountability for actions taken while in office be prioritized? Or does this risk turning political disagreements into further fuel for partisan conflict? It's a critical balancing act. How can we uphold the rule of law while ensuring that we are not tearing the fabric of our society apart in the process? What do you believe are the implications of applying Section 3? Should former leaders be held accountable for their actions? Or should we focus on moving forward without revisiting past conflicts? Your perspective is crucial to understanding this issue, and we'd love to hear your opinions in the comments section below. Let's foster a discussion that illuminates various viewpoints, as it's vital for a healthy democracy to hear from all sides. Ultimately, the question of whether Trump can be blocked from taking office again is not just about one individual's eligibility. It's about defining our commitments to democracy and accountability. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Until next time, take care and stay informed.